G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22, our Start From Scratch series on Haut-Beyleron. So in the previous episode we just purchased ourselves some sheep, which is good. That's going to be another source of income for us. The grass is growing nicely. And we'll jump into our tractor, which looks like it's in need of a service yet again. Definitely going to need to upgrade to a new tractor at some point. Money is a little bit tight for that at the moment, and we're also going to need to get hold of a stump grinder to remove the stumps from our old trees, and maybe we can replant some of those. So in today's episode, main priority is going to be planting up in the second field that we purchased. We'll get that job out of the way, and that will give us some time to do some contracting and make some money before Christmas. So here we are, here's our field. As you can see, we've done a bit of line work last time, so the field's good to go. Also, we'll just back the tractor up and grab the planter here, or the seeder, and we'll start right where that trailer is, right in the way. So I'll just put the machine into where it needs to be, and then I'll get this trailer out of the way because we don't want to be crashing into that every 2 or 3 turns that we've got to make up here. We'll have to park it on the side there. We could really do with a shed at some point. They're only about 10,000 to get a shed, but when you've got 15,000 in the bank, it's quite a lot of what we have. So that might just have to wait until we make a few sales, maybe at the end of the year, once we sell some of our product. So we'll just park the trailer up here for now. Looks good to me, without wrecking the cultivator. And we'll back up again, get this seeder on. I spent all the time putting it in that position, and now I've got to reposition it again. So that's perfect. Should be all good to go. Got plenty of seed and plenty of fertilizer in there. It's going to be a long task, I would say. 9 kilometers an hour. That's because the tractor needs a service, I would say. So I won't keep this in real time for too long. I want to get this job done. So we will put a time lapse in right about now. one tank empty of the planter, so we'll just go over to our bag of seed here and refill. We have missed a couple of patches on the field, so we'll have to come back through and get those sorted out. But it hasn't got the biggest tank available on here for the seed. It's only 200 litres at a time. But we'll get the planter down, fix up these couple of patches. Lucky they've got lime on them, so we can see where we've missed quite easily. And we'll make sure that we get every little bit we can. It's going to help us in the future. Every litre at this stage of the game counts. There's a couple of other little patches just in front of us here. I'm not sure why that's like that. Maybe we've missed it. And we'll just go back over that. And it seems no, it's just a texture of the land, so it looks like we're all good. We've got field stones turned off, but there's a lot of stones in this field. Not sure what that's about, and I'm not going to be wasting time and money picking them up because it's just not worth it. So we'll get back into the seeding. It's a big job, so we'll make sure we get it done as quickly as possible. We want to get it all done in this in-game day, and then we can get some fertilizer on there tomorrow. Just realized that we've been planting corn this whole time, and my plan originally was to plant soybeans because they're worth a lot more money, and I don't know if it's too late to change what we're planting because we're going to have two different crop types in the same field now, but I do feel like it's going to be worth it because soybeans are going to give us a much larger income when it comes to the harvest, so we will turn the machine off and just change that over. That's an error on my part. I was not really concentrating. I just jumped into the tractor and thought we'd get on with it, but that's alright. It should only be about a trailer's worth of corn that we'll have to harvest, and we'll just have to sell that straight off the field, which is unfortunate because we won't be getting the best price for it because we'll need to have room in the trailers to store the corn, the soybeans, sorry, until it's time to sell. Well, we've been down to the store, we've had to buy another bag of seed, and I thought we might as well spend the money on the tractor as well to get that up to scratch again. Hasn't made much of an improvement to the use while using the machine. It's only really put us up by 1 kilometre per hour, which isn't too bad. We're running a bit low on the seed in the machine, but we do got the bag on the back of it. So if this 1% doesn't get us all the way to the end, then we'll have to maybe top it up. Doesn't really seem worth it though. We're only missing out on about 2 or 3 inches there on the ground, but we'll see. Looks like it's going to stretch us all the way. Ah, perfect. It's not worth refilling for that. So I think after this we're going to have to try and make ourselves some extra cash now that we've spent 5,000 on the tractor. Well, it wasn't 5,000 on the tractor, it was a bag of seed as well, so it was probably 4,000 on the tractor just for its service of the year. So we'll see about that, and we'll just jump in and check out the contract menu. Now that bag's going to be right in the way next time. That's unfortunate. So we'll see what we can find in the contracts. Oh, here we go. We got quite a few fertilizing contracts. This one here is the obvious choice, 11,000. So we're definitely going to be taking that. Field 36, I think we've done that quite a few times, but it's a solid money maker, and I'm happy to do the work if they want to pay us the big bucks like that. We'll have to jump into the Massey Ferguson and we'll go off. We'll grab our fertilizer spreader, which I think is up at the other farm, unless I've left it at a shop somewhere, but we'll have to go around and look for that first, and then we'll head on down to field 36 and we'll just get into some contracting. Easy money, can't wait. Well, here we go, we've got the spreader on board. We're just approaching the field. We might not have enough in the tank to finish the job, but that's not too much of an issue. We're fairly close to the store. We can grab ourselves a full hopper again after this, because we'll probably do more than one contract. We've got to make sure that we can get as much cash as we can. We're going to have to buy ourselves a weeder, I think, now that we've done our planting. We're going to have to maintain the field, get rid of the weeds, and make sure the yield is as much as possible when it comes time to harvest. Is it going to be enough to get us to the end? It's going down fast. We haven't had the notification to let us know it's finished. Let's just check. 98%, of course. Oh well, we'll head over to the store and we'll top up the machine. We'll come back and we'll finish the job properly, and then we'll have plenty of fertilizer in the hopper for us next time we come to do some fertilizing. And we'll also have a little bit of money in the bank as well for us. So all is not lost just yet. Well, here we are, we're back. We've got a full tank of fertilizer now, well, pretty much. Don't have much money left in the bank account though, so we need to save this as much as possible now. We need to make it stretch. Job complete. Oh, they wouldn't give us much leeway there. Made us do pretty much every part of it. So we might as well hit another contract. Field 43 for 7,000. Now where is field 43? Should be in this area. Oh, there it is. It's right up next to the store. So we'll head over there, we'll get that job done. And that'll put us up over 20,000 for the next episode. Unless we have to spend anything extra today. Maybe we might get another contract done at some point. Don't want to do too much of that though. Do some of that off camera as well as on camera. It's just a good way of making money for us. There is other ways of making money on this map, as in collectibles, but we are not going to utilize that just yet. We are going to do this the hard way. We might as well, otherwise it's just going to be too easy. So we'll get over here and it'll just be a quick time lapse hopefully to get the job done. Well, it's pretty much job done for us on this one. Still got plenty of fertilizer left in our hopper. There we go, job complete. Let's collect the cash. Good stuff. And there's other contracts available. Okay. Field 32, which didn't accept. It's disappeared as I've pressed accept. Okay. Field number 4. But I won't show this one on camera. I'll just do this on the way back up to our field. I don't want to show too many contracts on here, otherwise I might as well change the name of the series to the contract farmer or something like that. So we'll get that one done. Well, here we are back at our field, returning home for the day. So we'll drop the tractor off in the parking area, which is not our area, but that's okay. And I can see that the sheep are now producing wool. We've got a whole 6 litres now. Not bad for a day. And by the time you times that by 1 year, it might be looking pretty good. So we'll check the markets, because we're on the lookout for some machinery, but not that machinery and not for that price. If we see something for the right price, we'll definitely grab it, but at the moment we're on the lookout for a weeder. So we'll let the market refresh. Hopefully there's some new products in here by the morning. Let's have a quick look. Not really. Nothing that we need, but that's alright. So there's plenty to do in the next episode. We've got grass harvesting to do, and we've got weeding and fertilizing, and as well as looking out for the rest of the stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.